Hey everybody, springtime has arrived and it is time to make sure all your knives are ready for summer. This is an old Victorinox knife I use a lot, but this is how I sharpen my knives. I use the slicing edge wheels with 220 grit on this wheel. This wheel will use the medium rouge on it for the buffing. I'm going to show you how we get a nice little burr on this edge, which means that your two sides of your blade have come together. Once you get that, you can feel it with your fingers, and you can see it in a bright light also. Then we're going to move over to the buffing wheel. We're going to take that burr off, and this thing ought to slice a piece of paper. Right now, it won't do nothing but tear it. Now on the adhesive wheel, they recommend using the goose grease on there to stop the blade from getting so hot, but I don't use that. In between every pass, I dip this in water to cool the blade back down. So you won't see me. I'll go one time, turn around, go again, then I'll dip it in the water every time. In my wheels now, I have these ground off at a 10-degree angle away from this blade over here, or from this wheel over here. So when you're drawing a blade across this, you're pulling it away from this wheel. And the same thing when you're buffing the wheel, getting the razor sharp edge on your knife, you're pulling the blade away from this wheel over here. That way if you're using a real long bladed knife, your hand's not getting close to it. And if it's even longer, then the blade's not getting close to either wheel. It's coming out across and away from it. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Get this knife sharp so it'll be razor sharp, hair shaven sharp. You want to go at about a 22-degree angle. I've done this enough where I don't have to measure. You'll get the hang of it once you do them several times. It's almost a muscle memory. You'll never forget it. About right there. Just a nice and gentle push all the way through. And then stop right before your tip comes off the edge. You don't want to go all the way off the edge or you'll roll that point off the edge of your knife. Come across here. Dip it in water, cool it down. Take a look at it, see if you got that burr started. Not yet. Go again. About a 22-degree angle. It's fine for most any knives that you're going to be using. Alright, I'm starting to see a burr come up there a few spots. I think one more time we'll have this ready. All the way across. Tip almost to the edge. Stop. One more time on this side. Stop right there. Now I can see that. I don't know if you won't be able to see it, but I can see that there's a burr all the way along that edge right there. We'll move over to the buffing wheel. Hit it with the white rouge, which is a medium grinding rouge. The same angle. Go right across. Turn around. Very little pressure that I'm putting on this blade. I don't dip this in water again. This doesn't get it as hot as that adhesive wheel will. Bring that across there one more time. Nice gentle pressure. It's getting there. I think one more try we might have it razor sharp. One more pass. There's one. Other side. Like that. Let's see if he'll cut this piece of paper. There we go. Look at that. Razor sharp knife. This is a system that I've used for several years. I learned this from my dad. He's been doing this for close to 40 years now. Making and sharpening knives and selling them. This is actually one of his grinders he gave me not too long ago. Great way to put a razor hair shaving edge on a knife right there. Alright, y'all have a good day. Sharpen your knives. Summertime is here.